Hello, this video will demonstrate the key features of TR G4x-MSD, our brand new rugged server board. TR G4x is optimised to provide the highest server grade performance possible within a very small size, weight and power envelope. It is designed for use in environments that require high levels of ruggedization, and it complies with the open VPX standards to enable this. In terms of processor features, each board supports a single processor with up to 16 cores and with up to 665 gigaflops in processing performance. The board is fitted with up to 64 GB of DDR4 memory, which is sufficient to provide a well-balanced solution for running a decent number of virtualized machines. Some server-specific features are supported by the Intel Xeon processor, including Intel cache allocation technology, memory bandwidth monitoring and Intel virtualization technology. TR G4x has a wide range of storage options, both direct attached within the single slot board envelope and with additional drives in the chassis envelope. It is possible to have up to 2 TB of direct attached storage using the dual M.2 module sites for very high sustained read or write rates. The board offers software RAID capabilities based on Intel's rapid storage technology, and it's also possible to use network attached storage. For local area networking, TR G4x supports two 10 gigabit and 2 gigabit Ethernet connections, which are typically connected to an in-chassis switch. Picking up a little bit more on virtualization, each processor board has up to 16 cores and 64 GB of memory, and a typical system can accommodate up to 6 of these boards. This equates to a resource pool of up to 96 processor cores and 384 GB of DRAM per box, which can be split up and allocated to run virtual machines as needed. Depending on the mix of operating system required, it is conceivable to run up to 100 virtual machines in a 3U server box. Various hypervisors have been tested, including VMware Esky, Microsoft Hyper-V, and Nutanix Express, which converges storage and virtualization for simpler operation. Having looked at the key features, we'll now turn our attention to the way that flexible solutions can be created, using TR G4x as a building block. This high-performance server configuration maximises the number of boards, cores and memory to provide a dense server within as small an envelope as possible. It can be extended further, but the example shown with 6 server boards is the default maximum that can be easily achieved. Each TR G4x server board has a 10 gigabit Ethernet connection back to an in-chassis switch which aggregates traffic and provides the system ingress and egress points over standard 10 gigabit connections. Note that in this scenario, the FR351-M06 switch is part of the same solution, unlike that found with rack mount servers, which typically require a top-of-the-rack switch. Although not shown, as we previously discussed, each TR G4x MSD board can contain up to 2 TB of direct attached high bandwidth storage, avoiding the need for additional drives. Within the same board envelope, it is possible to fit a 2.5-inch SSD, and each TR G4x MSD module has up to 4 SATA 600 interfaces. By using 4 drives, each of which are 2 TB capacity, it provides an impressive 8 TB store within the box. RAID 0, 1, 5 and 10 configurations are supported for higher integrity and/or higher bandwidth solutions. In addition to the 2 M.2 modules local to the TR G4x board, it is possible to connect up to 4 additional M.2 modules sited on adjacent cards. With current capacity modules, it is possible to achieve up to 6 TB of storage, and because of all the M.2 modules are connected using PCIe Express Gen 3 links, this solution enables much higher sustained read and write speeds than within SATA-based drives. Incidentally, these storage solutions are not mutually exclusive, and so it would be possible to have a solution with both. The M.2 modules could provide shorter-term high-speed storage, and the SATA drives a local backup store. These two examples both use GPU boards to accelerate processing. The first case is a video solution where the GPU is connected to a video source via an SDI interface and performs the necessary processing in conjunction with a local multi-core TR G4x board, which in turn communicates to other parts of the system via a 10 gigabit Ethernet LAN connection. In this case, CPU and GPU are tightly coupled and can communicate at up to 15.9 GB per second. In the second scenario, G4x is directly coupled via 8 GB pipes to two separate GPU accelerator cards, which are acting as offload engines for a high-performance embedded compute type of application. In the embedded space, there are numerous applications where this type of CPU or GPU balance is needed. The GPU accelerators will be running many versions of the same algorithm, whilst the CPU makes results-dependent decisions. Similarly, this solution is likely to link to a local area network with one or two 10 gigabit Ethernet connections. This particular chassis is only 194 by 200 by 238 mm, but has a number of key features to make it suitable for image processing and high-performance computing applications. Externally, it is fitted with military-grade connectors which provide power into the box and bring out a wide range of Ethernet, display and other I/O for system control. The box is powered by a 24-volt DC supply and includes a capacitor hold up-bank to avoid dropouts during engine start operation. Internally, the G4x MSD server board is directly coupled to a GPU board for video signal processing and is capable of storing up to 4 TB of data locally through a combination of direct attach and in-chassis drives. Thank you for watching. For more information, please feel free to visit our website. We can also be found on LinkedIn and on YouTube.